Hello, my name is Aymara and welcome to the Aymara Vaquero Wellness channel. Today we have a mindful morning yoga flow. So let's practice together. For this practice, you can have maybe a block close to you, and if you have sensitive knees, maybe a little cushion or a blanket can work. Once you have all your props, let's find a comfortable seated position. You can sit cross-legged, or you can sit on a block or on a blanket if that feels better on your body. Let's rest the hands on top of the knees and begin just by settling in. If it feels okay for you, let's begin to close the eyes so we can direct the attention inwards. Couple of conscious breath. Taking an inhalation through the nose and with the exhalation release. Taking another inhale through the nose and release with that exhale. Take a few more like that. Inhaling through the nose and release. Every breath that you take is an invitation to ground yourself a little bit more and a little bit more. And as we take our final exhalation in here, you can begin to open the eyes. Keep the hands on top of the knees or on top of the thighs. If you feel that you need to switch the legs or move the legs a little bit, do that. And then from there, we're just gonna do a few shoulder rolls. So move the shoulders forward, up to the ears, move the shoulders back, and then begin to squeeze the shoulder blades together as you release. And again, shoulders forward, up to the ears, move the shoulders back, and when you begin to roll them down, begin to squeeze the shoulder blades. Last one. And then we reverse. Move the shoulder blades together in the back, up with the shoulders forward and down. Two more. And take your time. You can move at your own speed in here. Very nice. Keep the hands on top of the knees. We're gonna take the left ear to the left shoulder. A little bit of a side release for the neck. And gently moving the head back to center. Same other side. So now left ear, right shoulder. Then the head back to center. Let's take a child's pose. So swinging the legs back, finding for a moment a tabletop, and then releasing or moving the knees apart, untuck the toes, sitting back. The hands can go forward. Forehead can move towards the floor, or you can rest your forehead on top of a cushion or on top of a block. And be gentle with the body. Again, we're just starting our flow, but also the idea of these set of poses or movements is just to loosen up the body. Very nice. Let's find tabletop position. So lift the head up, you move the hands back, separate the fingertips, and then come forward. Close the legs, so your legs are separated as wide as your hips. Tuck the toes under, a few rounds of cat and cows. On the inhale, we relax the belly down towards the floor, sitting bones or hips towards the ceiling, shoulders back. And exhale, we round the spine. Again, inhale, belly to the floor, hips up to the ceiling, shoulders back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And exhale, now the shoulder blades, you create space in between them, chin to the chest. And back to neutral. Let's walk the hands back towards the legs or towards your knees at the level of the knees. Now push on the floor so you can lift the knees off the floor. Keep walking the hands back, maybe staying on the fingertips, or the hands can be completely on the floor. Hips up, fall forward. And we're just starting, so if the back of the legs feels a little bit restricted, bend the knees, that's okay. If it feels okay on your body, you can take a hold of opposite elbows and just sway from side to side. You can move fast, you can move slow, letting the head be heavy, no tension on the shoulders. And from here we'll find stillness. Let's grab one block, maybe on the medium level or on the short level. The block will be right at the level of your face. Left hand goes on the block, right hand goes to the lower back. Bend that left knee and begin to rotate and open the chest towards the right side. Let's move that right hip in towards the midline, looking up to the ceiling, but if that's too much on the neck, look down to the floor, it's fine. Same on the other side, begin to release, and now we switch hands. Right hand goes to the block, we bend the right knee, left hand to the lower back, and we rotate, we twist to the left side. The gaze or the point of concentration can be any place that doesn't create any more tension on the neck. And slowly we release all of that down to the floor. We remove the block. Slowly begin to walk the hands again towards the front of the mat. Until now, this time you have the knees on the floor. Let's take a downward facing dog. So from here, down dog is like that more or less V shape. So coming up, pushing the hips high and the chest back. Finding a space from the shoulders to the ears. Closing the lower ribs. Thinking that there is a magnet on your heels, and then the heels are coming a little bit closer to the ground. We take the right leg up in the air, it doesn't have to go very high. And looking to the front of the mat, the right foot moves to the front of the mat. Left knee on the floor. We take a low lunge, inhale, move the arms up. When you're almost like halfway, bend the elbows, open the chest, squeeze the elbows back. Very good. Now interlace the fingers behind you. Good. Extend the arms, lean the chest forward towards that front leg and elevate the back leg off the floor. And we stay here, we breathe. Crown of the head, reaching forward, your feet away from the lower back. We move the left knee towards the floor, just for support. We come a little bit higher and we release the hands. Hands on the floor. Good. Lift the left knee off the floor, downward facing dog. You take the leg back. Same on the other leg. Left leg goes up. It doesn't have to go very high. Look to the front of the mat and bring the left foot forward, right knee on the ground. Stability first. Inhale, arms up. When you are almost like halfway, bend the elbows, squeeze the elbows back, looking up. Now extend the arms back, interlace the fingers behind you. Extend the arms. Chest towards that front leg. Elevate the back knee off the floor. Try not to push the belly out, crown of the head reaching forward. And we take the right knee down to the floor. And we release the hands. Down dog. Right knee up. Take the left leg back. Knees to the ground. Onto the toes. Sit to one side so you can take the legs forward. Let's cross the ankles. A moment to ground ourselves. Just rest the hands on top of the knees. Opening the eyes, let's make hip circles. So hands on the knees, chest to the left knee, forward, right knee and back. And you can do these circles in any way you like. You can move fast, you can move slow, be intuitive. Maybe you have one side that you say, oof, you know, like I need to stay here, that feels good, stay. And we move opposite side. Probably by now the body feels more spacious or maybe more energized to prepare for the day. And we find stillness. And as we create a space on the body, we are also creating a space in the mind, right? Interlace the fingers. Let's bring the hands behind the head. Open the elbows out. Rest your head against the hands, reaching back, a little bit of an arch on the spine, and then we hug the head with the elbows, chin to the chest, round forward. And we come up, softening the hands down, transition into Shavasana. Bringing the hands behind the knees, beginning to roll back. And just for a moment, keep the knees bent. Keep the knees bent, feet on the floor, knees to the ceiling. Hands can be on your belly or maybe arms by the side. Absorb the sensation after the movements. Absorbing the sensation of your body on the ground, on the earth again. A sensation of stability. Continue with the knees bent, but now I give you the option if you want to take it, to have the legs straight. And position for the hands or arms, just something that makes you feel more comfortable. We're just gonna take a couple of minutes in here just to simply let the body, let the mind, let the heart rebalance, recalibrate, letting everything just settle. As we continue breathing, just notice the sensation of the shoulders moving towards the floor. Trust that the floor, the earth is there to support you. And for the next 2 minutes, you simply rest and breathe. Nothing to plan, to fix, to control. It's just you and your breath. Before you begin to move, with the eyes closed, say something nice to yourself in your mind, something positive. Seal it with a breath. Long inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. Now begin to move the body a little bit here and there until you're able to roll to one side and stay on one side using the bottom arm as if it was a pillow. From there, we find a seated position. In your seated position, you can rest the hands on top of the knees or thighs. If having the hands in prayer means something for you, it feels natural for you, you can bring the hands in prayer at the center of the heart. Softening the face one last time, a little smile on the lips and on the corners of the eyes. Thank you everybody for being here, for your presence. May you have a beautiful day. Namaste.